Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into the 632nd stream. And tonight, well, Jack is here. Jack is here with a clip, apparently. So, yeah, I think we might possibly do that. I mean, I trust you, Jack. Obviously, I know you wouldn't give me a clip that is inappropriate. I do need to set a few things up if I'm going to do that, though. So, yeah, if you wouldn't mind giving me a moment, I'll do that. I'm gonna love it, huh? Interesting. Everyone will love it. Oh boy, okay. So, what should we do? Okay, I'll tell you what. Since, like I said, I have a few things I gotta get sorted, let's snap our fingers and go right into the game. Huacha, which is it's a perfect time because we just had the game do its transition out. So let's go ahead and get that going, and then we'll move into the other parts. I do need to, I'm kind of winging tonight. Obviously, I didn't get my schedule out. Dang, darn, drat. So I'm kind of getting things all situated. Anyway, so I do, if you want, have the intent to do some island visits. But I also really want to get some time to chat. So we're going to see, who comes in today and kind of go from there. Oh boy, last stream was amazing. It was so good. And but today, I'm just feeling a little, I won't say under the weather. Obviously, Ms. Mana Sprout, they have both been sick with a cold. And I've been trying my best to just steer clear as I've got a busy week of work. Actually, this week works out kind of nicely because I'm actually working most days this week. I've got 4 full days of work, which is the most I've had for a little while. Well, I guess that's maybe true. Well, anyway, it's 4 full days of work, not bad. And I'm going to go ahead and just be grateful because I could definitely use the income here. But it's spring break for many people. And so that is why I'm getting these extra opportunities to slide in and do some good work there. So thank you. Jack says the clip's related to island visits and one of your stream announcements. Even if you don't have a schedule, I still love to hang out with you, my friend. Aw, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Let me just do a quick daily check-in of some things. Oh, look at that. Dear Brian's Brain, do you like artsy stuff? I do. Let's see what it is. That's kind of cool. Oops. Still can't favorite. I got to go through there. I have a few things, actually. Let's see what this is. We've got the pendulum clock. I was so excited, by the way, because I did finish up my KK slider record collection. So I've got an antique statue. Okay. Let's try and squeeze through here. Oh, gosh, Jack, don't worry about it. You don't need to apologize for your absence. I'm appreciative of you being here whenever you can. And, no worries. Gotcha. Hey, no, you've been busy. Employment is important. Jack, you take care of that. No worries. No worries at all. Okay, we've done our dailies. Actually, let me just go ahead and look real quick. I mean, my daily list is getting pretty short, but I still enjoy doing it. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a nice color. I think I've got that. I think I've got 3 colors, and I think the switch light only comes in 3. Or maybe 4. Gray, teal, yellow.
Thanks. Pink. That's generous.
I have no more bits, but enjoy this mana.
No! Namus, thank you so much for the bits. And no, Cheesecake the Mouse. Namus, I don't care. I don't care. Namus is getting a song. And Cheesecake, welcome on in. Twitchy Berry. All right. You're getting a song. Mana don't care. All right. So, my friend, what would you like the topic to be today? And I am just going to real quickly change this to just chatting for a moment, as we'll be doing a little bit of just chatting for a few. So let's change this over. Look at that topic of Animal Crossing. Cheesecake asks how everyone is doing. That's a very good question, Twitchy Berry. Just sliding on in. We've got Jack, Cheesecake, and Namus and Twitchy Berry. How are y'all? All right. Let's see. Jack, I'm really excited. Let's do something just kind of simple. But it's got to be kind of happy. Let's see. Living on my island, I have many friends. We look at the waves each day and we inventory our homes. We keep it nice and relaxed. We don't really take much back. We go and we shake trees in the breeze. Animal Crossing, Highland life. Oh, don't you know that's living it right? Every now and then I'll find a friend will come and join me on the island, whether by a dodo in the air or by a campsite where they try to give me things when I guess the color of their cards. I don't know why they do it. Every now and then I invite them in so that we can live together and do it all again every day. Sitting by the bay, wondering what I'll do. Wonder what I'll do with you. Animal Crossing, 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 Animal Crossing. There we go. For you, para ti, para ti. Hope you enjoyed that. Nice and relaxed. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hey, you fixed them. Well, there we go. All right, right on. Well, thank you so much for those bits. I seriously do appreciate that. And yeah, you know what? It's just if you are unfamiliar, if you roll the old, what is it called? The chance machine, slot machine. There we go. If you cheer 300 bits or more, you get a chance to get all your slots lined up. As you go closer to $10 worth of bits, you pretty much get like a 99% chance. I believe it's 50 at 300. I can't remember for sure. Anyways, on my website, you can look and see. But We haven't had that for a while. People have cheered, smaller amounts and frequently, but not the big amount where we can do a song. So I'll just kind of throw that out there for you, Namus. Even though you didn't win, I'm going to go ahead and grant you that song because, we haven't had a chance to. And thank you so, so much. No, Namus, that wasn't to say you should give more. That wasn't my intent at all. It was merely to point out that that's how it works for anyone who is new around here. Now, I'm going to just head on over here, and I'm going to open up an instance of Chrome here. Name was here I go buying more bits. So I'm gonna open up Chrome. What am I gonna do here? Let me get my earbuds back in case stuff happens so that I know what's going on here. And we're gonna get some of that audio back up. Some of that nice little background audio. I love it. It's so good. Dash, hello. How are you doing, Dash? All right. So we've got our instance here of Chrome. And I am going to go in here and I'm going to pull up, I guess, the link that Jack DM'd me in Discord, I believe is what it is. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. So we've got it right here. Perfect. There we go. All right, and we're gonna pull this up, and I think we got this working. Let me double check on a couple of things here. So we're gonna put this case jacks. Good. Oh, yeah, there we go. Not muted. And so yeah, bear with for a moment. We gotta just make sure this is paused before we start it here and get full volume. And we're going to get this up. Time to be embarrassed. No worries. So in case you're wondering, Jack sent me something that he's very excited about and wants to share. So we're going to do that. Dash, have you been? For all of you, we're going to do some just chatting here in a minute. I do need to set up a couple of things. Hopefully, unlike last stream where I was fiddling with things and it all was showing up. Hopefully we got it this time. I think it'll work. But we just have to see if we can get this done. Okay. Is this going to work? I wonder. Oh! Memory Martin. Oh my gosh. Lev, hello. We have been hit with an Ori raid. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, I've got the Master Sword. Everybody, please. We have to make sure that the raiders don't get in the stream. There we go. That was slow-mo Raider Slotha, man. I don't know why we did that. Welcome on in, Raiders. Oh my gosh. I hope you don't mind the goofiness there. Yeah, well, hello. Hey, listen, we've been hit with an Ori raid. Mary Martin, thank you ever so much. Let's get a shout out. Dash, would you mind giving a shout out here for our dear friend Memory Martin, and welcome on in to everyone who's new here. My name is Mana. I am an E for everyone family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro, on original hardware, and indie titles. And we're going to be playing some Animal Crossing, but we're also going to be just chatting here. So if you would please just give me a moment. I do need to get something set up here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I just need to get a video capture device set up here, I believe. Oh, hopefully, since I actually forgot I changed it, so we might have an issue here, but it's all right. It's all right. So we like to keep things fun and exciting around here. Let's see if we can't get this working. Hey, there we go. Awesome. and it seems to be working. We're going to put that down here. And yeah, I'll share this with you all. You'll see what I'm talking about here in but a moment. And we're going to copy a little transform. It should hopefully not be showing up on your end, hopefully. There's no guarantee, but if we're lucky, that's what's happening. And yes, I do believe we got it working here. So let's transition. Pop! There we go. All right. And so we're about to watch something from Jack Locke's Plays here. Darksolid X, hello, welcome on in. I guess I do need to just fade out that lovely tune from Animal Crossing in the background. Let's get this ready here. In theory, this should work. Let's keep it low to start, and then we'll get this going.
Heyo, everyone. Won't you fly me to your island? Let me play among your sands. You can see my plane in the sky and tell me where to land. In other words, let's dive in. In other words, let me visit you. La da da da, la da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Yes! Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, that was super good. Oh my gosh, thank you. Jack, well done. Let's hear it for Jack, everybody. Let's throw that up in the chat, huh? Nice. That was great. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, Nemu says the last time I played Animal Crossing was with the diving update. Well, yikes. That was super. Lovely, lovely. Yeah. That was great. Jack, keep it up. Keep it up. Definitely love to hear more and more. Very good, everybody. Well, so yeah, actually, if you happen to have any other things you'd like me to review, please don't hesitate to send them my way. I'm going to pull up a couple of things here. And I guess we'll dive in with one here. This is just a little update for all of you. And I don't know where I don't know what to think. I don't I don't know what to say / do here. Okay, so this is a little weird. Bear with me. I'm gonna try and explain what's going on here. Orion cluster.
Hey
thank
Mana,
you.
what's up?
A whole lot. Oh my gosh, the sky, the ceiling, the light fixture. Mario's up there. I've got the NES Classic, SNES Classic, and the Game and Watch 35th Mario 35th Anniversary Edition. That's what's up there. I mean, it's just the possibilities are endless. So, okay. So here, let's head back here. I want to talk about this. And some of you, I think you might find this interesting. Okay. Let's snap here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Pachow. Did it work? Did it not work? Did I not hit the thing? There we go. Gosh, got to get a little more snap in there. I think the switch might need dusting or something. Anyway, some of you may be familiar with limited run games. Okay. I just got this in the mail, so I've ordered things from limited run games, in the past, and this is one that I couldn't pass up here. Let's take it out of the box here. This just came in today. Funny enough, they always package a little something special here, which is always fun. This is their little magazine, the Club O Fun. It's like a little Nintendo Power, or the gaming magazine right there. It's always kind of neat that they package these in. So, you can go through it. This one's like a big poster, boom, like so. can see some of the limited run games things on there, and then there's some reading material. Kind of a nice little thing that they throw in there now, along with some of the other stuff. But yeah, so this is the real exciting thing. Whoa, there's some light. There we go. This is the real exciting. This is Fire Shark. Now, this is a Sega Genesis game. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Now, I think there's a little bit just on the back. That's the only thing from the packaging. This is from Retrobit. Toplin Collector's Edition there. They made a bunch of various editions of things. We're going to go ahead and get my box cutter here. We're going to open this up. And I'm just going to show it off here. All right. Is this a game where you fight sharks with biplanes? A little bit. You know, there's an NES game. There was actually a... Really, it was an arcade game that I loved as a kid, and it was called, was it Captain Sky Shark? I think that's what it was. And I believe this is the Genesis, or related to it's like a Genesis version of that. I don't know too much about it, but I thought this was really, really cool. And so here we go. We're going to go ahead and do this. I realize as I'm taking all this off, I usually do cut out the little pieces there and just throw them in with the box, you know, the little stickers and stuff. So I tried to kind of not mangle it too much. I got a little bit of mangling going on, but we'll try to clean that up. I'll cut those out later and add that into the box. So here's the box. Ooh, nice slip cover. Look at that. Oh, so there we go. Slides out. You've got yourself a Genesis box. There we go. And there's that. Fire Shark. Enemy forces are attacking. Communication lines are cut. Military bases lay in ruins. Everything seems lost when from out of the smoky haze flies out a phantom biplane, the Fire Shark. You are the Fire Shark. At your controls are the awesome powers of missiles, rapid-fire machine guns, devastating bombs, and formidable lasers. Only your skill can safeguard the destiny of millions, defeat the enemy forces, and accept your place of honor. Fail, and the world is lost. Play through 10 action-packed stages as you bring down enemy tanks, planes, ships, and massive enemy structures. Strafe squadrons with your wide shot, slice through bombers with your shark beam, burn down battalions with your superfire weapon, or lay waste with your bombs. That's Fire Shark right there. Let's open this sucker up. Oh, look at this. Here we go. So we got some puffy stickers. Puffy sticker set. That looks real fun. And oh man, this is cool. Ooh, this is so cool. So and then what else in here is of course the Genesis cartridge. Look at that. It's like a clear see-through, really cool label, way cooler than the original. And it does have a little sticker on the back too, Toplin. I'm sure that's there just to kind of hide what maybe is a pretty barren PCB, I'm guessing. I mean, really, it's not too much to get, to put a Genesis cartridge together these days. They're pretty simple. You get a little Tailspin-esque vibe. Yeah, like a little more serious Tailspin, but definitely, I would agree. And I think that's what appeals to me. And then let's see here. We also have these two things. So we've got ourselves a proper instruction manual, which is very glossy. I mean, like super glossy. And it's in both English and Japanese with a centerfold, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, it's full on explaining it. This is sort of your standard. Here, let me actually give you a few things. Not exactly sure what genre this is called. I mean, it's sort of, yeah, it's hard to explain. Diesel pump. I don't know, but you can kind of see some screenshots there. Again, this is just it's a type of game I like. Marcelio, hello, welcome on in. Good evening. I hope you're having a good day. It's okay. It's on its way up right now, but well, let's take a look. This is the power upgrades. What's in this little envelope here, huh? Oh, well, wow. All right. Well, friends, a certificate of authenticity. I have the 773rd out of 3,500. So that's pretty cool. And then it also has this really cool looking little card. Look at that thing right there. Kind of neat. There we go. And then behind the game with Masahiro Yuge. And it's done in like a pixel style little comic maybe. What do we have here? It's like a little interview with the creator of the game. Super cool. So that all came. So, I'm a sucker for these things that are limited, but not everything, right? I've been really good. I control myself pretty well, I'd say, in terms of special editions. I try to keep it for only ones that there's a special connection for me with the game. It just looks really cool. They have some neat things that really speak to me, because some special editions have too much stuff, frankly, right? And and I try to be prudent. Am I going to have the space for the special editions? Is it important enough? Is the special edition way too expensive? Those sorts of questions are the ones that go through my mind. All right. Well, there we go. That's pretty exciting, everyone. I am pumped to look more through that. I thought maybe I would do a little video of that. Then I realized I have not really had the time to do videos as of late, so it would probably be more advantageous to all of you for me just to do that today while on stream. Nameless, how do you get a bigger bank wallet in Animal Crossing? I believe the wallet has to be what you have right now. You can basically add more bells into the ADB, but 99,000 is the limit that you can hold in your wallet, but you can expand your storage or your inventory space, and you can actually have bags of bells to have more at once, but ultimately you can only have 99,000 up in the top right corner, and then the best thing would be to go to the ADB and deposit them there. That was a question from Namus, by the way, everybody. I think you have the max inventory, so I think you're good there. Spookly, hello! I greatly regret $150 special edition pre-orders of 2 games that terribly flopped. Never again. Exactly, and welcome on in. And exactly, yeah. No, sadly, you're right. There are too many special editions that just really don't cut it. Now, I've got a few that I love. If there's a Zelda special edition, I'll generally do it. Memory Martin says that they got 2 more subs tonight. Congratulations, Memory Martin. Oh, that's fantastic. Everybody, if you don't know Memory Martin, she's rocking it on Twitch. Just go and check out the channel. If it's a Zelda special edition, I tend to be a sucker for it, but we don't tend to get a lot of those. I do have the Bravely Default and Bravely Second collector's editions, which are among my favorites. I also have a couple other special editions. There are certain ones, again, I'm pretty selective. I kind of tend to know. That brings me to this topic here, which is the Limited Run Games website. Now, you may know this. This is where I got the game from, and there are so many great things here. I mean, they have a whole bunch of stuff, a plethora of games, as you can see, from Switch, PS4, Vita, VR, PC, etc. They've got all kinds of stuff, okay? And of particular interest for me has always been, the Switch games. Yeah, my island name is actually, I was planning on doing visits to other people's islands tonight, but if people would prefer to come to mine, maybe we could do that instead. It's been a little while. It's been a hot minute since I've picked up a Limited Run Games, game, just because of cost and tightening the old wallet, or tightening the belt, so to speak. But also, thankfully and luckily, a lot of the games that are coming out at the moment aren't ones I feel hard pressed to get. Okay. But this is Limited Run Games. What they do is they take, it's on the tin. They take games that are digital only, and they do limited print runs of them, physical copies. And they usually do have some really cool extras. Actually, let's take speaking of expensive special editions, let's take a moment and look at this one. This is the Scott Pilgrim limited edition now. I did not get this. Honestly, if money was no option, I probably would have picked it up, but it was just too pricey, too dear for the time. But here's the special edition here. Let's see. There we go. Let's make this bigger. There we go. So what we've got here is, and I know it's a little small. I'm going to try and kind of read out loud, and if you can see, I think you can see the cursor there. You'll be able to follow along. But here we have a deluxe clamshell case. This is actually the same as the Sega Genesis style, I believe, but a little bit bigger. You know, it's that kind. And then the game with a reversible cover, which has a neat cover redraw done in the style of Sonic Adventure, which I think is neat. It also came with a guidebook, which was by Prima Games, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought that was really cool. It's a full guidebook, only available in this set. That sold me right there. That was the cool thing for me. But I didn't pick it up. A CD and cassette. All right, this is like an old school cassette of the soundtrack, which I think is kind of fun. An overworld map, an enamel pin, plus these 7 Evil X's trading card set, which is kind of funny. Everyone from Matthew Patel to Gideon Graves. And then you have this is this is where it gets kind of neat too. You've got an embossed set of drumsticks and a set of guitar picks with Scott Pilgrim and the Bob-ombs name or logo there. You got sticker sheets. You've got Clash at Demon Head. That was the concert there. Commemorative concert tickets right here, which is really fun, obviously, fake tickets right there. And then this is incredible. This is a roadie collector's case that has spotlights that shine down on the band, and they're just rocking out with a clip that plays from the game, an original one from a pretty famous musician for digital chiptunes. And I don't know how you say the name necessarily, but Anamanaguchi, I think is how it is. Anyway, I'm not sure. Really, Namu says, man, something that's cool and funny that happened a few days ago is my Twitch verification code was all zeros. That's kind of funny. Memory Martin is asking if anyone has an extra white pumpkin. I've been trying to get one for months. It's all I need to complete my apiary farm. I can look. I'm not sure if I do. But anyway, so this was pretty cool. I didn't get it, but I thought that was a pretty fun little thing. I mean, it all fits in this case. That'd be a neat little thing. I'm just about a big enough fan where I could see that being really fun. But anyway, I digress. This is where I'm going with all this. Hello, Total Sketch. Welcome on in. So where I'm going with all this, okay, is, I'll get to that Zelda game question real soon here, Nemus. Let me switch over here. Okay. I'm in trouble, friends. I'm in trouble. And here's the deal. Here's the deal. Let me explain it first, okay? Right? This is so cool. Nameless is going, oh, this is the Sega Astro City Mini. Okay, now you know, like, right? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you here. Okay. So, you know me, and I have this fascination and intrigue with arcades. I do love arcade machines, and I love mini consoles. I feel like they are one of the best ways to sort of recapture the experience of retro gaming for modern gameplay, because they're simple, they're fun, and they do sort of show what the systems or arcades looked like. Now, this one is actually designed relatively close to the Japanese version of the Neo Geo, one of the Neo Geos, I should say, that came out, okay? And so this is the Neo Geo arcade cabinet, arcade mini. It's okay, okay? It has some issues here. I would say, these are not clicky arcade buttons. I don't necessarily mind that, but the layout is wonky. And then this is basically an analog stick, which means that it's a little bit imprecise. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, okay, so this is pretty cool. I like it. It gives me access to a bunch of Neo Geo games. but it has some issues. I have been fascinated about this Sega Astro City Mini for a long time because it actually launched in Japan. So this is all micro switched. It has a full micro switched joystick and 6 buttons. It's a little bit bigger than the Neo Geo Mini. And it has a 16 by 9 display, which is a little odd, but of course the games are in the correct aspect ratio, but the menu is 16 by 9. And the bezel hides it pretty well. You don't necessarily notice it, so I don't mind that. But it has a LED marquee, and it's just a dang cool little device, okay? So this launched in Japan, and I have had my eye on it for a long time, expecting it to come stateside. Now, this is modeled after the Sega Astro City Candy Cab. And if you're not familiar with candy cabs, I'll give you a little bit of arcade history here. In the words of SpongeBob, I need it, Nemu says. So, and by the way, everybody, we're just chatting a little bit. I'm kind of sharing some things that are interesting to me. I hope this is interesting to you. I'd love to visit your islands here in a little bit. So in the West, our arcade cabinets tended to be made out of wood. They tended to be stand-up arcade cabinets, usually out of 3/4-inch plywood, and pretty easily updated and restored if need be, but still made out of wood, right? In Japan, the candy cab, as it was often called, because it sort of almost looked like, oh, it's emote only. Thank you so much. Because it looks almost like a little, candy shell. It's all metal. That's the Cabinet Supreme. The candy cab often looked kind of cute, had bright, vibrant colors, often was white in contrast to the Western cabinets. Western cabinets tended to be very angular. Japanese cabinets tended to be very rounded. You can see really great lines on this, right? Let's click in and see if we can't get... there we go. Look at that. So this is modeled after that candy cab, and the Sega Astro City candy cab in particular was a very popular one with a great layout. It was a 2-player, but with 6 buttons, and you can see that actually this looks very similar to it. In fact, I could real quickly. Let me actually pull up what the actual cabinet looked like. Sega Astro City. Let's see if I can't find a good image of that actual cabinet. I hope is this interesting to you? I know it's emote only. Throw some emotes in the chat if this is interesting to you. Please, please, please. And here, I think we got a good image. And Nemu says, yay. All right, that's good. I'm trying just to find a good high quality image here to show you what this looks like. It's not easy. Is this? No, that's not. It's hard to find now because I'm seeing so many that are basically the model, the mini. So I'm trying to just find a good image of the actual cabinet itself. Hold on. I'll pull it up here. Just give me a moment to find one that I feel is decent enough. Oh, this will do. This will do. Okay, let's go ahead and put that. Let's put that in full picture. Here we go. Open image in new tab. Okay. All right. So there we go. So Namus is very into this. I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad. I don't know if anyone else is excited. Memory Martin is. Twitchy Berry is. Okay, Dash is. All right, so we got some people. Namus is definitely. So here we go. This is the Astro City cabinet here. So you can see that the mini just does away with the bottom part with the coin receptacle. This is someone's private collection. It's not maybe in the best condition. I hope that we get images of high quality, candy cabs from the fellow that does all of the images on Wikipedia, but we'll see here. Man, for some reason I've been listening to a lot of Scatman. I don't know much about him. But this is it. So you can see it's got that same light up marquee right there, and you can see it's got a big CRT tube television or monitor in there. And then they have the neon green and neon pink. Incidentally, this reminded me of that instantly. Look at that. Do you see it? Do you see the connection there? Right? William, hello, William. Welcome on in. So this is pretty cool stuff, right? I think. Anyway, so the Mini here, this is their take on it. I think it's pretty good. This is Sega, an officially licensed Sega product with 37 games on it. Now, again, it came out in Japan, and the word is it's pretty good. It's not something that I decide I would import. You know, if it didn't come out to the West, I wouldn't get it because the games, some of them are in Japanese, and I would prefer to have, you know, obviously this is a Japanese cabinet, but it looks cool. But if it were to come here and have English translations, I'd be all over it because it has 37 excellent Sega titles. Okay, so this comes in. So this is where this comes in because what I've been researching, read up. Researching isn't really a great word, but what I've been looking online and seeing from communication with limited run games, they got a limited quantity of English translated products with the English on the box, the menu, which you could select on the Japanese version as well, and this is what I am, you know, confident but not certain of, because in the communication that I've seen and tracked, it sounds like it's the English versions of the games themselves. So now, that is coming to limited run games, plus the official Astro City mini gamepad, which it also works for the computer. Loving this, super cool, and it's just like an NES meets Sega Genesis controller. I just love it. Memory Martin's gonna grab some late dinner, no problem. I hope that you enjoy your food there. So that's what this is. Super neat. And then it gets better. Look at this. There's a mini style kit. And what this is it's a base for your Mini, a little stool, and a little topper. And it just puts it so it looks like the actual thing. And this is a piggy bank. You could put coins in that slot, and there's a little receptacle or a little twisting cap on the bottom you can remove the coins with. I love it. Right? Okay. Herein lies the problem. Limited run games. Nemu says, get it. Man, that's all I'm saying. Get it. Here are the issues right now. And they're not insignificant. So the limited run games is typically they'll produce based upon the interest. So their standard versions of games are available for like a month to pre-order or to order, and then they make their run based on the number of orders. However, their special editions, they typically have just a small quantity of, and then you pretty much have to get in right away to get your special edition. I've had to do this once or twice, and I have missed out on them before. This particular product, they only have a limited quantity of, and I can't remember exactly what they said. I want to say it was 3,500 versions of the English version. Okay. Localized, it says features localized English packaging, but in their Twitter, they actually talk about translated games as well. These are the games, by the way: Alex Kidd, The Lost Stars, Alien Storm, Alien Syndrome, Altered Beast. Here, you know what? You can't really see it unless I go like so. Whoa. That works. There, now you can really see it. Alex Kidd, Alien Storm, Alien Syndrome, Altered Beast, Arabian Fight, Bonanza Bros, Columns and Columns 2, Cotton, which excellent game, Crackdown, Cyber Police eSWAT, Dark Edge, Dotori-kun dot race. I don't know that one. Fantasy Zone, real popular one. Flicky, which is another real popular one. Game Ground. Now this is where it gets really exciting. Golden Axe and Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder, which has never had a home release. The closest before this was an arcade 1-up. So to have a version you could play, on the TV, that is unique to this console. My Hero, Puyo Puyo, Puyo Puyo 2, Puzzle in Action. Welcome on in, Power Ranger Jenna. I'm glad you're emotionally stable. I'm sad that you're physically not, though. Just sit back and relax. We're going over a new mini console here. Rad Mobile. This is actually the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog. If you don't know, Rad Mobile is a racing game, and Sonic the Hedgehog is a dangling keychain ornament for the rearview mirror. And that was predating the original Sonic the Hedgehog release. Quartet 2, Scramble Spirits, Sega Ninja, Shadow Dancer, Shinobi, classic, Sonic Boom, Space Harrier, Stack Columns, Thunder Force, Virtua Fighter, right? And then 3 Wonder Boy arcade titles, which is very cool. Okay. And you can see here, denotes a game that has menus in text in Japanese, portions of untranslated text, but menus are entirely English. So you can see here, so the single asterisk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although with Puyo Puyo you don't really need to worry too much. Was it 7? So 7 games potentially won't be translated. But again, it's a little bit uncertain based on what I'm seeing on their official Twitter. So I heard that this is in even less quantity, and this is even in fewer quantity than that. But the fact is, really, for those 2 products, even to import the Japanese version would be just fine, because, the box being translated doesn't really matter so much. In fact, actually, the box isn't even translated. They just have a limited supply ready to purchase here. Okay, here's my little. Let me just kind of get back to this real quick. And I'll put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. I can't afford this right now. I can't. But if any of you would like to help me to purchase this, I'm probably going to put up. I mean, we have 2 days and 11 hours. Probably going to put out a donation goal tomorrow to see if we can't order this, and because I think it would be a great thing to add to the mini game collection, mini console collection, and I'd love to play the Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder on stream, let alone some of the other titles. In fact, Cotton would be an excellent Halloween special game, because Cotton is a great game where you're a witch on a broom and you're kind of flying through. Anyway, and you did, Namus, you did help with that goal with your cheer, absolutely. So I'm thinking about making that little goal. I rarely do this. I feel guilty doing it every time. I thought about, but I was talking about this earlier today with someone, and they were like, no, you should just make it. People are either going to do it or not, and that's it. It's entirely up to you. But I would give you my PayPal direct, so that there wouldn't be an amount that goes to another middleman service, and then I would also give my my donation link through Streamlabs. So that's it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. If you are interested, if you want that link, let me know. Memory Martin says that'd be cool if we reach that goal. Can't help financially, but I'll spread the word. That would be super helpful. So that's it. I'm not necessarily sure that we're going to get there. I'm not, convinced that we will. I'm not convinced that, but if we can, I'm going to pick this up. And then, if we get enough where I can get a controller, I'd love to pick up a controller. If we can get enough where I can get the style kit, I might try and do that too. But The big thing is if I can get the system so I can stream that for all of you. All right. That's my thing. And Jenna, I'm sorry. Bad earache, headache. My back still hurts, but I can turn my head now and I have a paper cut. Oh my gosh, Jenna. I'm so sorry. That stinks. Okay, so that's limited run games. What else? What else do we want to do? I suppose if you want, I'm kind of just going through here. What was there was some other news I wanted to share, some video gaming news. Oh, of course. There we go. Getting back for a moment to Animal Crossing. You're falling apart. Oh no, Jenna, I'm sorry. Let me just pull something up here. This is something that I am excited about. But of course, yeah, it's a little oof. Little oof is what it comes down to. I want to make sure everyone knows about this. I don't know if this is the article I had before, but I guess we're going to go ahead. We'll go with this one. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow, it's like Ad City over there. Just trying to find him. Oh, Jenna. I woke up at 3:30, then 6:30, then 7:30, then 8:30, then 9:30. Man, that's no fun. That is no fun. Okay. All right, 1 second. I'm going to do something here. Just going to open up a new window here. We're getting all these ads, and I don't really want to be showing you all these ads here. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to. So, here we go. Okay. Cooper, go gently cuddle Jenna. Aw. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is just to kind of talk real quickly. Oops, sorry. This is the Nintendo Wire went ahead and did a little article, a little write-up on this. Let's zoom in just a bit. Maybe we can go right there. That should be good. Okay. Target announces purchasing guidelines for Animal Crossing and Cross Sanrio amiibo cards. All right. So what that means is the ever-popular Animal Crossing and Sanrio amiibo cards that were released back in 2016 in Japan and Europe will finally be re-released and made available in the US this Friday. To finally add these 6 cards to your amiibo collection and access their in-game bonus content for Animal Crossing New Horizons, you'll be heading to one specific retailer, Target. Now, this is in the States. Initially mentioned during the announcement of the card's re-release, the Animal Crossing Sanrio collaboration pack will only be available from Target, specifically Target.com. The retailer went on to add a caveat for this amiibo release in its weekly ad, specifically that it'll be available via order pickup or drive up only. Quantities limited, no rain checks. Target then added more details on its site's main video game page, only at Target, only available 8 a.m. What is that? Central Time. On Friday, March 26th, with order pickup or drive up. Limit 2 per guest. All right. Only available at Target. So, here we go. You can see right there. In an effort to not have a large gathering of amiibo hunters swarm the electronics department, you'll want to set an alarm, order the cards via Target's site or app at 6 a.m. Pacific Time or 8 a.m. Central Time. Currently, Target has not yet established the card pack's page listing, but we will be watching for its arrival this Friday. We'll be tweeting it out, a direct link Nintendo Wire. I know a lot of places are doing this, okay? You got a loophole to get 4 copies, Jenna? Oh my gosh, seriously? Wow, lucky, because I'm just trying to get 1. So here's my suggestion, everybody. If you want to get these cards, what my recommendation is set up a Target account. I mean, if you're in the States, set up a Target account, get logged in, get ready for that Friday morning to order this. Now, it's $5.99. I am trying to pick this up, okay? One thing about this that I don't know is if Nintendo Wire mentions, but you can only order 2 at a time. That's right. So four pickup people. There you go, Jenna. Well, I mean, if you order it through, separate people, you could do that. Hey, I don't know if you're planning on keeping 4 packs, but if you do end up getting 4 and you want to sell one of them and I don't get one, I'd be really interested. I'll just throw that out there. So Sanrio cards, these have some neat little in-game special, effects and bonuses, okay? What do they do? Let's see if we can't find a good resource real quick just to pull that up. Let's see, what do the Sanrio Animal Crossing cards do? Well, you get Hello Kitty items. You get Hello Kitty characters. You can invite them to your island. I'm not seeing a good just like rundown. That would be something that I could do, I suppose. Pull up the Sanrio trailer. Oh yeah, the Sanrio trailer. Let's do that. That was on YouTube, right? Nintendo's YouTube. I think you're right. Let's do it. Good call. And then we'll go to Sanrio Animal Crossing. Perfect. Good thinking. Okay. There we go. Yes, 3 weeks ago. There we go. That's it. Perfect. We'll pull this up. Woo! That was loud. Whoo! 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 That was loud. Okay. Let's lower that just a titch. There we go. All right. And let's head over here. There we go. Collaboration pack. So, when using the cards, you can order Sanrio themed items, etc. So there you go. It's got some Hello Kitty outfits, right? Oh, nice. You're picking up a late birthday surprise for your best friend. That's awesome, Jenna. So here you go. You've got Rilla, or Rhea, or Rilla. Probably Gorilla Rilla. And then you've got, it's just adorable. Pom Pom Purin. Super adorbs. All right. So, you can just see right here. Already. This is just adorable, right? Look at that. Look at that. Who wouldn't want that? That's just So I'm all down for this. Look at this character. He's just the sweetest thing. Mana Sprout would love this. Etoile. So there we go. Here's cinnamon. What is it? Cinnamarol. There we go. Cinnamarol. That was harder than it needed to be. Anyway. I love this. It's just adorable, right? You got some great themed items, themed areas there. So, yeah. Look at that. Oh, adorable. Chelsea. Super cute. Love that hair. She's rocking it. So, and then you've got your frog outfit here, Karapi. I think we saw this when we were visiting. Someone had this on their island already from the Japanese import. Here's Toby. So yeah, definitely digging this. Available March 26th. So that's what's coming up. Yeah, you can access all of this via the software update that is already live. So that's pretty cool. And then Jenna is talking about she doesn't have her best friend doesn't have access to Target. There we go. And you're sitting in the dark. Oh no. Oh, what's up? So are all of these Hello Kitty characters not villagers? Not the villagers. I mean the outfits. The outfits, yes. Yeah. So it's based on some Hello Kitty characters, Karapi the frog, and yeah, exactly. They're all based on Hello Kitty for Rilla. I'm not sure all the characters. I don't know all the characters by heart. Sanrio, it's an interesting thing. There's a really excellent show that's called The Toys That Made Us. It was anyways on Netflix, and in that show you could actually go to the Sanrio Hello Kitty episode and see how this all evolved. It's really a fascinating history. I've forgotten a lot of it at the moment right now, but it's very interesting because the idea was to create this sort of universal character that was really attractive to people, and people got really into it. So that's what that was. Kind of neat. So there's sort of this, like, I think this thing with Hello Kitty, she's not supposed to have a mouth. Just all kinds of little interesting things, little tidbits and stuff, just to present this sort of universal character. But that's really cool, Jenna, that even your best friend's going through a tough time, so you're going to get her something special. I like that. And then Namus says that PlayStation, this is interesting, it's not smart for one reason. I just got a PlayStation trailer. It said that Into the Gungeon is PS exclusive, which is not true. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I could have sworn Melody and the Frog were. Ironically, I never saw anything Hello Kitty related in Hong Kong. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's a huge thing. I mean, it was huge in the States for a while, too. Jenna asks if I could pray for her friend. I'm worried about her. I don't know what's going on, but I know something is going on, and I feel an energy that she needs prayers. Absolutely. Well, you can definitely count on me keeping her in my thoughts and prayers then. Sorry to hear that. Mary Martin says, fun fact, my character is based on Hello Kitty design. Well, that's neat. That's really cool. So that's the trailer there, for the Hello Kitty Sanrio crossover. Definitely some cool stuff there. Let's take a look here at what there were some other things. Are you please DM? Yeah, please DM her name, Jenna, and then I'll keep her in my thoughts and prayers. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if I missed anyone coming in. I'm so sorry if I did. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope this has been interesting to you. Kind of still waiting to see if anyone wants me to visit their island in Animal Crossing, but in the meantime, we can keep chatting if you'd like. I want to talk a little bit about the plan for this week. So we are going to start. This is going back to a question Nemus had, talking about Zelda for a moment. Okay, so we're gonna get in the Zelda mood here. All right. Okay. Next week we're going to dive back into the Zelda franchise. So for anyone who is new, I have been playing through the Legend of Zelda series, which is my favorite series of all time, and so far I've beaten the first 3 games. That is The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Adventure of Link, and The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I do have a little game. It'll be a one-off, just a one-episode stream planned as a little in-between before we head into the next Zelda full title here, which is going to be Link's Awakening for the Game Boy Color. That's the version I'm going to be playing. And that's the version that I first played through to completion. I had played a little of the original on the original Game Boy on an old original Game Boy that someone had, but I played through the game to its completion on the Game Boy Color, which was when I first got a Game Boy of any variety. And the Game Boy Color version is identical except for a couple of key aspects. One is the colorization. The second is that it has some additional content specifically a new dungeon, which is really optional, but it's there, and a neat little camera printer mini game. Basically, you go and you collect these photographs from key moments in the game by making sure that you're in the right place at the right time, and you can collect a full set, and they're just kind of fun little images. So that's really the only difference, and that's why I'm going to go ahead and stick with that one for our playthrough, because it just has a little extra content, but otherwise it's identical. We could, though, take a quick look and see what it looks like on the original platform in the original colorization, just for fun, and then we can go on and look at the Game Boy Color version. Jenna says, I need help with Majora's Mask. Oh, it's tough. Memory Martin says, you're going to do the spin-off DX, Ocarina, and Switch. Sorry. The spin-off, Deluxe, Ocarina, and Switch Link's Awakening later on. Yes. Well, it took me a second. I just want to make sure I was going in that direction. We're gonna do a little one-off event. It'll be one stream, a little fun thing, and then we are going to do the then we're going to play DX, Link's Awakening DX. But I think I have to double check. But I think after DX is the CDI games. I need to double check that. I'm going to double check that too. Jenna says, visit me, please. Oh, perfect. Okay, we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and visit you. But let me just pull up. I'm going to pull up a Zelda order here. Just so we can get this on screen and look at it here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so because Ocarina of Time would come after Link's Awakening. But this isn't counting the CDI games, so let's take a look. So Ocarina of Time in 1998. Okay, so we have Link's Awakening in 93. And I just need to look Zelda CDI. Okay. Where I just am looking for a date here. Hold on. Not finding it. Not finding it. Not finding it. Here, I'll go ahead and there we go. We got a dream address, Jenna. Would you like me to actually go with a dodo? I could go to the dream address if you'd prefer, but let's zoom in here. Nice and big here so we can look at it. Hopefully you can read that there. Okay. This is the Philips CDI information. Okay. Aha. Faces of Evil, Wand of Gamelon, 93. So actually, technically, yeah. I believe... I guess I'll double check when... Oh, would it be... I wonder. So October. And then, yeah, and then Zelda's Adventure 94. So I think Link's Awakening still came out before October, but I guess we'll double check. So, yeah, that's going to be coming up before we get into Ocarina of Time, so should be fun. Your Switch is charging, no problem. Kaboomer, hello! And Firestorm Dragon has got a new computer. Woohoo! Awesome! Congratulations. What did you get? What are the specs? And then here we go. Link's Awakening, 1993. So when did it come out, I wonder? August. Perfect. So it does predate the CDI game. So yes, so the order then is going to be Link's Awakening DX, or sorry, the special one-off, Link's Awakening DX, then the both or all three CDI games, as a matter of fact, then Ocarina of Time. So we're coming up really close to those CDI games. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun, everybody. It's gonna be super, super fun. All right. And there we go. So that's gonna be coming up, and I'm gonna just close out of this. First from Dragon says, I want something very good so I wouldn't have to buy another. Nice. The MacBook Pro from 2019. Nice. And Jenna's giving me waffle hearts. Awesome. Thank you so much. Nemu says, are we ever going to get into actual gameplay, or is this just a, or is this a just chatting stream? Well, it is just chatting right now, as a matter of fact. I am under the just chatting category, so, but that being said, I'll go ahead and pull this up. Of course, I'm curious to know what you all think. You know, what are your thoughts? And, you know, do you enjoy this kind of stuff? Why is there a limit of 2 Sanrio cards per guest if the pack contains all 6? Well, Memory Martin, I think here's what it comes down to is, so, unfortunately, with scalpers, you know, they're keeping a keen eye out for these because they know that they are going to be a hot commodity. And so Target is, and I think very wisely, trying to prevent the scalpers from coming in and purchasing all of the packs. So they could have just made it a limit to 1 per customer, but I think that what they decided to do is to do 2 because they realized and recognized that some people might want 2 for legitimate reasons. You know, for example, they might have, like you said, Jenna, some families have 2 children, and also there are people who will, you know, legitimately want a copy kind of to open and a copy to keep. I think that's what it comes down to. So, all right, we are back in the Animal Crossing category. I've changed that up, and we can sign off here. There we go. And we're good. And it is a shame that the precautions these stores have to take, but scalping is a real issue. And exactly, Dash, it just is what the reality is. And let's real quickly chat with Nan. How long have you been here? Well, Nan, you know, I feel like, no, I'd rather have you stay here. All that self-growth and whatnot, but I'd rather you stay here. So there we go. All right. It's a shame the precautions, but it is, I think, far better for Target to be proactive at this point because, yeah, otherwise we're just going to have a big mess on our hands. All right, let's, well, I guess we'll keep what we've got here. Okay, do we have any PC game recommendations? Ooh, that's a good question, Firestorm Dragon. I would definitely say Aquaria. Throw that one if you like Metroidvania. Memory Martin, nice. Your 2 best friends and you are going to spend a week at the beach house? Awesome. Valheim, Dash, yes, that would be an instant one right now. Valheim is still PC only, and I've been enjoying it. Definitely recommended. Your first ever villager move out happened today, Firestorm Dragon says. Oh, who was it? Who moved out? I want to fly. Let me just see if I can pull up. Let's see. Jenna, did you send that through Discord? I'm going to check there first. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Dream address. Oh, wait. That's not how we go. Hold on a second. I'm good. Hold on. I got to go back to my bed. Ha. Yeah. Jenna goes, man, I need bed. Literally right as I said that. Okay, Memory Martin says maybe May 16th through 22nd. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's really cool. Claudia has left the town. Claudia. Oh, Claudia. Take care, Claudia. Okay, Mana, can you visit my island after this? Also, how do you make a dream address? Well, you do need to sleep in a bed, I believe, to make a dream address. I would have no problem coming to your island after this. So we'll go here to Jenna's dream address, and then we'll head over to your island through a dodo code, shall we? Roblox isn't my cup of tea. I can't say I like Metroidvanias too much, Firestorm Dragon says. Well, Valheim is not like Roblox. It's more like Minecraft, if you like that. Metroidvania... Memory Martin NSO is required too. Yes, that is true. And boy, it seems like the audio is just so quiet today, and I don't know why. There we go. That's better. How can you be of assistance? I'd like to dream. Oh, yeah, because you would go, I'd like to share a dream if you want to create your dream address. Okay, we're initializing dream download. Dragon says I definitely need a mouse adapter soon. What do you mean a mouse adapter? I'm curious. You closed your dodo gate. And then you said you'd visit through the dodo code. Oh, Namus, that's funny. Okay. All right. You can't with a track. Oh, exactly. You need a mouse for sure. Yeah. The trackpad's pretty good on the Macs, though. I will say that. Mac is really good. Yoshi saying happy birthday for New Horizons. Oh, Memory Martin. That's super. Okay. This dream address. I don't know if you would like me to make this public, Jenna, but I will just for the interest of, you know, since I don't know for sure, I'll go like so, and we're going to make that volume go down. I can share the code? Oh, never mind then. We're going to go ahead and do it publicly. The code is 1306. Whoa. There we go. 7212 5879. There we go. One moment. Visiting the Library of Dreams. Aussie, yes. MacBook only has Thunderbolt ports, nothing uses it, so I need a USB adapter. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't see the code in time. Oh no, Namus says. It is one. Here, I'll drop in the chat here. Visit Mama 2. All right. And we're gonna just actually let's go to here. DA 1306 7212 5879. Did I get that right? Hold on, let me make sure I get that right. 212 5879. Kaboomer, welcome to Apple. Their motto, using the wrong item since it was created. There we go. That's it. Okay. Big Sur is a clean update. Indeed. Indeed. All right. Too used to High Sierra, Firestorm Dragon says. Very nice, though. Very nice indeed. So everybody, you know, I know we did a lot of chatting at the start of this. Hopefully that was some interesting stuff for you. Ooh, that's cool. I like the 6 flag. Now open your eyes. Mmm. Cool. Let's do it. All right, look at this, everybody. I love the pathways. Very cute. I love all the little animals here. Lots of bell trees everywhere, too. Wow, it's a bell tree island, I would say. Let's go ahead and visit the home. Very neat already. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, we're getting some good comments here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Look at all the little Nintendo Switch lights that are floating around. Oh, that's a cool... hey, we've got all the colors, I think, except gray. But we've got just a nice, real pleasant look there. I like this. I'm going to go ahead and... I'll take my face off for a moment so you can really get a good look at this all. Yeah, I like it. And we've got the pipe there. This is looking nice. And you've got those are all the Sanrio characters. I was thinking that was the case, Jenna. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We've got some Sanrio in the house. Love the 1 year cake right there. Man, his face is gone, Nemu says. I just wanted to make sure you could see this house real quick. We'll go ahead and put my face back in. I mean, I'm right here. It's all okay. But yeah. Ooh, I love that carpet. I really want to get that carpet at some point. It's a nice, pleasant room. I do like that. It's just got a good look to it, you know? Last time I used a Mac properly was when I was attending school in Texas, Kaboomer says. Fair enough. Go back here. Your art gallery. I like it. And then, ooh, I love this. Oh, this is very cozy. Look at this room. That is a cozy, cozy room. I like the nice deer antlers up there. Ooh, yeah, the books. Really nice. Oh, it's so pleasant. I like that a lot. That's a good looking room. I like that. Very cozy. Yeah, Mary Martin's a big fan. I'm digging it. Let's go look in here. My dream library. Oh, I know, right? Oh, wait, we already looked in there. Let's go upstairs. Namus is a big fan. Let's head on upstairs. Jenna, you've been working hard. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Oh, ho, ho. Aha. Now, this is a room Mana Sprat would enjoy. Look at that. There's a lot of pink in here. That's adorable. That is adorable. Look at that. I'm liking it. Kaboomer says, all the schools were funded with everything Apple for computers. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Basement got a makeover. Let's take a look at the basement. Oh ho! All I can think of here is from The Legend of Zelda. Sploosh. Sploosh. Wind Waker. Sploosh. 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 I love it. I love it. I like this a lot. That's really a nice look. Very cool. Nemus is telling me I didn't do something. What did I not do? Answer the question on what's next, Zelda. I did! I literally did! I spent like 10 minutes talking about what's next on Zelda. I like that animated floor. But no, if you didn't hear it, there's a one-off. Yeah, that's right, Nemus. There's a one-off, and then there's Animal Crossing, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening Deluxe. And then the CDI games. All right, oh, look, it's Pietro. It's Pietro. Oh, I love you, Pietro. Can you tell me what I'm doing here? I was learning languages a second ago, and now I'm here. It's awesome. Okay. Oh, we've got a newcomer coming. What? Why, look at this. Hi. Oh, that's so cool. Dom. So Pietro's not a clown. He's a whole circus, Nemu says. All right. Henry's moving next to Pietro. Nice. Is this Mom's? Rilla's. Ah, Rilla. Rilla Gorilla. Not playing. Okay. I like that you've got the Sanrio characters there. That's pretty cool. All right. And then is this Mom's house? Let's see. Southeast Beach. Got to look there too. Okay. Oh dear. Well, that's not scary in the least. Okay. Yep. Empty house. Mom is on the beach. Okay. We're heading over there. Let's go and fix this. We'll head out. Okay. I know Firestorm Dragon. I'm hoping to get those Sanrio cards as well. I'm also, again, I'm hoping, shameless of me, I know, but if you are able to support at all for getting that Sega Astro City Mini, I am way into getting that right now. Really hoping that I'm able to. She's the factory storage room. Okay. Oh, I can't use anything. All right. Here we go. Okay. Whoa, excuse me. Well, there we go. Should have gone upstairs, Genesis. All right, I can do that. Never too late to do that. A room for storing factories, Dragon says. Clearly. Okay, let's head on up here. Go upstairs. So how was your last couple of days? Oh gosh, look at that. We've got a lot of bait. It's the bait room. That's funny. So, a couple of things that I wanted to also share is my apologies for not getting a schedule out. I will be streaming tomorrow. It will most likely be more Animal Crossing, but I do have something else I'd like to throw in, possibly. We'll see. And the project, the special project, that's what I'll call it right now, with different people signing up and being a voice actor, that is still in the works. I am still looking for people who are interested. Please reach out to me if you are interested through a Discord link or Discord DM. And I will be putting out an announcement, an official announcement on that, hopefully, same time as my schedule. I like this. That's really pleasant, having all of your flowers kind of like that. I like that a lot, Jenna. That's a nice look. My face cam froze. It did freeze. Why did it freeze? It's been doing that a lot lately, and I don't know why. There we go. We're back. Thank you very much. Okay. Is it a line? I don't know why it does that. It's really weird. Quick screenshot it. Okay. Definitely like the look of this. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It happens just infrequently. It's a cam link that I'm using with the GoPro, and I've only noticed it doing it recently. I wonder if I need to lower a setting or something. I'm not sure, or change a setting. So no, Mom. Okay. So I gotta go. Man, I tried to DM you about the voice thing, and your DMs aren't open. What does that mean? My DMs aren't open. Did it block you or something? That's weird. Hey, there's Rilla. I'm trying to find where your mom is there. Hold on. I'm just getting a little lost here. So is it the southwest corner? Go back. So it's this way. So is this way? Iron Rusty, hello, man. Welcome on in, Iron Rusty. Big shout outs. How are you doing? All right. Namus, our message could not be delivered. This is usually because you don't have share a server with the recipient, or the recipient is only accepting direct messages from friends. Really? Namus, but you're in the Art of Mana server, aren't you? That is really weird. You are, yeah. Like, that's so weird. Huh. Really strange. But yeah, big shout outs to Iron Rusty. If you don't know Iron Rusty, a dear friend of mine. I don't know where I'm going. Up, okay. Dear friend of mine, a speedrunner extraordinaire, budding streamer or developing streamer. Go to end of beach. Like up. Oh, yes, there we go. Jenna, that is beautiful. Yep. Oops. She loved the beach and the lighthouse. Aw. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. No, you know what? And it's not about being sad. It's about it's about a lot of things, actually. Mom loved that she shared her name with a T-Rex. Aw, Jenna, that's so cool. 2 weeks until Easter and spring break. That's right, Iron Rusty. The dinosaur is Sue from the Chicago Field Museum, Jenna says. That's so cool. Gotta love the timing with the mana laugh on the top right. Kaboomer says, yeah, well, that's all right. Yeah, it's a celebration. Exactly. I love it. I love it. I'm also stuck. There we go. Let's go out this way. There we go. Celebration of life. And we're gonna head on out and head on into Nemus's area. And then Firestorm Dragon asked about whether or not the project that I'm working on is a live thing or recorded. It's a recorded only, not live. So that is hopefully going to make things easier for many of you. It's completely a recorded thing. It shouldn't take too long. I suppose I could share a little bit. I'll give you a hot little fresh update here. Okay. And I'll tell you what it is.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Thank you so much for that. I'll just be out in the back there, all all snoozy. Hey, Marshall, thank you so much for being here. Do I need a little kid voice? Well, maybe. Hold on. All right, we're gonna go real quick. I'll just do it just chatting real quick. Okay. All right, there we go. Wait, what did I do? Oh. For real, what did I do with it? What in the world? Hold on. All right. Yeah, how was B's stream? That's right. How you doing, Marshall? I don't know what happened. You know what? I'm going to BRB, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm just going to put this standing by screen up for just a moment. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I am back. Thank you so much, everybody. So sorry. All right, I am back. Brutal B, just logged off for the night. I totally would. My eyes started burning like crazy. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome on in. Brutal B, what's up? Okay, let's take a look here. Sorry, I stepped away just in a moment. Brutal B, thank you for that host. Okay. The stream went well. I wasn't as nervous once I got into it. Thanks for asking. Nice. You played some Animal Crossing. Awesome. Awesome. The only thing you play. Don't want to get it huge into streaming, but it's fun and a great way to make new friends, which is my main goal. Let me try DMing someone else to make sure the DMs aren't broken. Thank you, Namus. That's a good idea. Okay. Here's the deal, everybody. I'm gonna reveal it now, okay? You're gonna see it here. So this is the project that I am working on, and you'll see a lot more. It's a whole thing. As a youngster, I had a book, a Super Mario Brothers book, and it happens to be. It was found. My parents actually found it, and Mana Sprout has been most recently reading it and enjoying it, which is no end of delight for me. And so I want to actually bring it to life. I don't know many people who know about it. If you do, wow, here it is. So this is Super Mario Brothers Trapped in the Perilous Pit. It is a golden look book. It is about, I don't know, well, 10 pages. It's fairly short, but I want to bring it to life. I would like to actually narrate it and have friends help voice act it as I do nice quality screens. We're going to put this out on YouTube, okay? So we're going to bring it to life, narrate it, have a video of the artwork in there. I'm not going to show everything just yet. But yes, there are roles for Mario, Luigi, Bowser, I believe, yes, Toad, Princess Toadstool, and I think that's it. I have to double check. I think I got the whole list there. So that's it. And what's really kind of cool is that this is a book that, like, again, you just don't see, and it's from a time when Nintendo really hadn't solidified what is Mario canon, and so it's really interesting. It's very goofy, very not modern Mario. There are a lot of elements of it that I think people will find very surprising. And so I'm pretty exciting. I know, yeah, no, sorry. Unfortunately, this is from a time prior to Yoshi being a thing, Memory Martin, I am afraid to say. So Yoshi is not in this one. But yeah, that's the plan. So, and we can add it behind the scenes. That would be kind of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm in the process of writing out the script. And then I will give the lines to everyone. And if you would just submit a short voice recording, then we can... Namus, water's gone. Got to be right back. Okay, then we can put this together, and like I said, it'll be a little YouTube video that we'll be putting together. I'm excited about this one. I think it's gonna be super fun. Yoshi runs to Eevee as a shoulder to cry on, Memory Martin says. So I'm super pumped about this one. Again, it's not something I have seen many people even reference or anything really about it. This is from 1989 is when this came out. So, pretty cool stuff. I'm excited. And it's neat because, this is something that I grew up with, and now Mana Sprout is growing up with it as well. Just kind of a neat thing. Yeah, Marshall, this book is 1985 to 1998. Yeah, 1989. There you go. So this is the very early Mario. Yeah, 1 year before Yoshi's debut, Memory Martin says. Yep. So, anyways, that's the deal. We'll be doing that. I'm going to be looking for people to help me on that. If you can, please be looking for announcements in my Discord for that. That's in immaculate shape for such an old book. Firestorm Dragon says, it's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's definitely not pristine or perfect, but I'm pretty impressed it survived this long and is continuing to survive in the hands of Mana Sprout. But yes. And Memory Martin says, well, I'm down for Toadstool. Perfect. So I'm going to have you send me the clips. I am, and I'm going to just be honest. This is going to be a bit of a what do you call it? Like casting. You may or may not be chosen for the role. But please apply. Give me your best shot. To be honest, some of it might come down to just, what I think is the best fit. So, but yeah, if we have, multiple people, just know that's not a guarantee, but I would love I'd love to have as many people involved as possible. And if this is a fun idea and I get a lot of response, I have a few other ideas, similar to this where I could bring in people. So that is that's my goal. I've got some old content that I think we could do this with as well, which is really the point for me. I don't want to do this with like new stuff because that's already out there. But for stuff like this, which is just forgotten to time, that's when I want to do it. So, all right, thank you, Memory Martin. Memory Martin sent me the Dodo code. We're gonna go back to Animal Crossing, and we're gonna wrap up our stream with some Animal Crossing New Horizons, checking out Nemus's Island. And thank you so much. So Memory Martin, you mean for the casting? I'll actually put the script together, and yes, I'll have some sample lines. Exactly. So I'm not ready for people to send me stuff just yet, because I'm actually going to send those lines, and then I'd like people to kind of give me their interpretation of them. So that's the plan. Yeah, thank you for that. Nemus, I don't know why. I'll take a look and see. That's so weird. I mean, I can't imagine I would have blocked you or anything like that. That's bizarre. So let's see. Yeah, that's so weird, Nemus. I don't know why it's acting that way, but no worries. Okay. All right. I've got the Dodo. I know, and Memory Martin has messaged me and said I'm super excited for that project. So once I get those messages out, you can just send me a thing. I'll make this public, so I can make this Dodo code public too. Okay. I'm not going to just yet, Nemus. Well, okay, I am. I'll put it in, but I'm going to ask people not to join right away because that would take time just as people join, and I'd like to be able to see it and then leave because I'm getting close to the time I need to head to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to visit someone. Yeah, online play. Roger. And then, yeah. Oh, Nemus, please. Nemus says it's not a good island, but it's my best. Honestly, here's the thing. I don't love hearing stuff like that because... Oh, I don't have my mask. Dagnabbit. I need a mask. Okay, hold on. Okay. No, I think that every island, no matter where it is in the grand scheme of things, whether it's a beginning island or whatnot, is lovely. It shows a lot of creativity and a lot of the personality of the person who created it. So, that might sound a little silly or I don't know, but it's true. It's true. Okay, so I'm going to grab my mask and then we'll try this again. Okay. Brutal B says, exactly, everyone's islands are works in progress. It's all about creativity and having fun. Exactly, B. And big shout outs to B, by the way. Can we get a shout out for Brutal B? And Marshall, actually. A couple of streaming friends and awesome content. Please check them out. Let's find where our mask is. There we go. Go with the one right there. Yeah, now we're stylish. All right, we're all set. Thank you for getting those shout outs there. Dash and Memory Martin collabing on that. That's awesome. That's awesome. And let's go ahead and get those points here. Aw, Marshall, I love your comment, but I mean it. I mean, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that we met and that we continue to hang out. It's been awesome. So, no, this is fantastic. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Mana, but due to the state of the world, you need a mask to come to my island. I get it. I respect it. No problem. No problemo. And then Martin says, yep, Dash and I are always on the same wavelength. You two are too good. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to get that Dodo code. So if you want to check out the island, please just wait until I get a chance to view it and whatnot. And then, if Nemus is still around, then there you go. And if anyone does come to Nemus's island, please wear a mask. There we go. We're going to get that Dodo code in here, and I'll share it with you so you can see it. So one of the other things I wanted to talk about, it's on a serious topic, so We'll see. Did I hit local? Oh, yikes. I'm so bad at this. I want to fly. Okay, hold on. Online, there we go. I do have some heavy topics at the end of the stream here I might dive into for a little bit. We'll see how things go. But for now, we're just going to enjoy a little bit of island goodness here. By the way, Fire Shark. But I showed at the start of the stream. This is my limited run games pickup. It's nice because even though I'm not buying stuff right now, stuff's coming in. Because you order them so far in advance. I would love to stream that at some point. So that might be a thing in the near future. Is that HPNF? So that is 3HPNF, in case you're wondering. Let's fly. So Until Sketch says, I'm the opposite. I don't want visitors to wear a mask because it's a reminder of the current situation. I want to escape. Yeah, Brutal Beast says, oh, I love that thought, Total Sketch. Yeah, I'm kind of more in the latter as well. One of the things about the game that I think is really cool is that, it allows us to connect despite our current global pandemic. However, I also think that it is, an equally valid stance to require the mask as also a reminder for all of us to be doing our due diligence and wearing the masks, in public. Obviously, in the game, it's not a necessity, right? We all know this. You're got to get COVID through the game, but it does remind us that we need to still be diligent in real life. So yeah, good reasons for both, as Dash points out. I think they're both incredibly good. And look, I'm already loving just there's something about a simple island, and not to take away from it, but to say, I like that you don't have a lot packed in here. Yeah, that is really nice, actually. And let's see here. B says, your stream is so wholesome and calming. I always love watching, even if I'm just lurking. And your Discord has some really helpful peeps that have come to my Animal Crossing New Horizons rescue. Awesome. Ah! I just got whacked. What? How's that social distancing, Namus? I'm just going to park myself right here. Thwap. Oh my goodness. Hey, I did just get a new emote, actually, which was really exciting. I think I gotta see if I can find it here. Ah, yes, here we go. It was this one. I believe this is new. Oops. Hold on. We're waiting. Oh. Let's try that again. There we go. There we go. A little flourish. That's it. We got whacked for making them wait while you got your mask. That's right, Marshall. I deserve that. All right. And then we'll go ahead and I guess we'll say so, comma, where to, question mark. There we go. Isabel even reminded me the other day in the announcement to cover my face when I sneeze, Brutal Beast says. That's funny. All right. Man, I'll be watching when you play Link's Awakening because I want to play along, Iron Rusty says. Oh, that'd be super good. So you're not going to be guiding, you'll be playing along. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's a great idea. For many people, actually, yeah, as we get into this, you could totally just play while I'm playing and follow along with the guide. That would be such a cool thing. You've never beaten it. Nice. Oh, Iron Rusty, this will be a great opportunity then. Yeah, going through that game is going to be super fun. And yeah, I got a lot of fun things planned for the next few Zelda games. Of course, we're getting to the CDI game soon. Oh, this is super cool. This is super cool! Exclamation point. I like this. Okay, we'll go up here. I like the floral stop there. Let's see. Remember Martin Iron Rusty, I played it tonight. We got through the first 2 dungeons. Nice. Ooh. I like it. Look at all this. Is this where you... So when you want your Kleenex boxes to take a shower? I actually quite like this. This is really nice. Let's get that full screen glam going on so we can really get a good look at it. I like the song you've got. You've got a nice little wardrobe there. Good outfits. Loving that cot. Clothes and yes, the shower. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I really like this rug too. That is a nice one. It's even mana colors. Look at that. I love that rug. That's a good rug. We're going to take a picture of that. Yeah, I like that. That's super nice. Very cool. There we go. It's mana colored, exactly. And then over here. And so you've been playing through with the Zelda Dungeons walkthrough, Memory Martin? Nice. So you're going to be super ready for when I'm streaming it. You'll be able to guide super well, right? B says that they have to head to bed. Thank you so much, Brutal B. It is always a pleasure to hang out with you. And if we could get another shout out to for both B and Marshall, that'd be awesome. Marshall's going to alert too. Marshall! Have a wonderful night to both of you. Shout outs to both, please. And that'd be awesome. And Animate Barrel just arrived. Welcome on in. Ooh, I like that foosball table. Oh, I don't have one that's those colors, and that is super cool. See, I love... There's always stuff to see here. Like, did I get to show that? I feel like that might have gotten lost behind my my camera, but there we go. That's super cool. Do I want it, Nemus asks? I mean, I do, but I don't want to take it from you. But if you can, I could give you some bells if you want to buy me a copy of it. That'd be super cool. All right. Aw, thank you so much. And let's see. Oh, yeah. I haven't tried it, but I want to stream some Game Boy games via the Super Game Boy SNES. Ah, yes, a work in progress, but of course, the all-important bidet. There we go. What is this? I'm not going to be around for the next month or so. Oh, okay, Beryl. Did you tell me why? I'm not sure. I hope that you're going to get some good time to yourself and maybe offline, kind of detox from online. But it is always a pleasure when you're here, and know that you will be missed. And when you return, whenever that is, it will be a joyous occasion. We'll reconnect then. But if you do want to YP down, I don't know what that means. But if you want to reach out at any point through Discord or Twitter, feel free. Remember, it says, no, Beryl, don't leave me. Dash says, ah, dang. Well, hope you have a good month, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you again. Exactly, everybody. I mean, I think, I never want to discourage anyone from taking time away from being online. I do want to say, Beryl, it's been a joy getting to know you more. And connecting with you more, and I've absolutely felt like you've just been such a great part of this community and an integral part of this community. And you being gone for a month, all I can say is that. All right. You didn't say why. Getting some treatment you need. All right, sounds good. Well, no worries. You take care. We'll go down. Nemus, up or down, gotcha. You take care. I hope everything is A-okay and perfect. And whenever you do come back, it'll be awesome. Shroomy, hello. If you want my dodo, just ask. Bye, Beryl. Oh, Shroomy, that's great. Oh, here's a little guest room. Shroomy, I would love to do it. Can we do it tomorrow? Because I think this is going to be my last visit for the night. But I would love to visit your island tomorrow. Oh my gosh, look at this. That is so cool. The 3-dimensional fireworks wall. I don't think I've noticed that that's all 3-dimensional that way. I've seen this before, but I never noticed it. It is so cool. A little dance floor, as Iron Rusty says. Beryl asks if I saw the Discord DM. Oh, well, that might be it. Okay, let me take a look real quick. Oh, and maybe possibly leave here. Let's take a look. I guess I have been bad at looking at stuff right now. Let's take a look here. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. See, okay. Animate Barrel. I went and I saw it now. Real quick, everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and share. So Animate Barrel reached out to me and said, "Hey, so, I have in my Discord. I have a prayer channel for anyone who has any intentions. And it's just an optional. It's out there. If you want, I'm happy. It's part of my tradition, my faith tradition. I welcome people requesting prayers. I love praying for people, and so Animate Barrel just texted or messaged me and said, "Hey, just to let you know, there's a prayer in the prayer intentions channel, in case you missed it." Beryl, this is what I was going to say. I was going to tell you, like, you are you're moving into that that being a part of the team kind of area, and so I don't want to put any more stress on you. But if you ever do feel like you're interested in being a mana mod, whether it's a Discord here or whatever, it doesn't. I mean, it seems like it'd be a cool thing and a good fit. So. Anyway, just wanted to let you know, like, that's a wonderful thing, and thanks to you sharing that, I can go ahead and I'll reach out on the channel tonight after the stream. So, just throwing it out there. That's not overstepping at all. That's incredibly helpful, and that's the kind of thing that I find useful and helpful and fitting for someone who's like a mana mod. So anyway, but you take your time off. You just hang out. Do what you gotta do, and we'll miss you in the meantime. So Shroomy, I would love to get that Dodo code from you again. Tomorrow night, starting at 7, is when I'll be streaming. I'll be doing more of this. Is what I think we'll be doing. Yes, the Castle Crashers collab. I'd love to discuss that as well. There, Memory Martin. I haven't necessarily been so busy. Oh, Cherry. I love Cherry. She was one of my first villagers in New Leaf. But one of the things I want to talk about is, I'm not necessarily lacking in time. I'm lacking in energy. And I think what it is the fact that I'm on call. I'm always a little worried whether I'm going to get called or not. And the fact that I have these weird hours and my sleep pattern hasn't been dialed in, it's meaning like days like today when I'm feeling just a little bit, I just didn't get a lot done, and so that's what's kind of tough. Now I've lost Namus. Where did Namus? I'll meet you by the museum. How does that sound? It might be a good strategy. I'll meet you by the museum. When would I be free to discuss the Castle Crashers Club? I think what it comes down to is when would I be able to. All right, and then where to, Namus? Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Didn't I? Question mark. I'm really bad at that. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's try this again. And you don't know ahead of time when you'll get a day off. Well, it's a little funky. So I have, I'm given a schedule like 2 weeks in advance, at least. You know, I know like the next 2 weeks. Usually, I can look and have a good idea. But oh, the start of the arcade. Yes. The start of the arcade, exclamation point. Every home needs one, exclamation point. That's awesome. I'm using the Nintendo Switch Online app, as a matter of fact, Namus. But yeah, I know, like, I have a rough idea of my schedule, but I'm still on call, and so I end up getting things changed all the time. Like even this week, today, my schedule for Thursday changed twice. So it's tough, you know, and sometimes I get called in, you know, like an hour before I would need to be in. Sometimes I get called in, you know, the night before. And, you know, I was called in one time at 9 o'clock for a 5 o'clock shift. So, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, so if I went to sleep immediately, you know, I get a solid 8 hours. And I don't know. I feel like I'm the kind of person that I usually need about 8 hours of sleep. So, what time is it for me right now? It is 9:06. As someone who also has an irregular schedule that can change the day before, I can relate to that. It's tough some days. Yeah. You'll have to give me some tips. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Yeah, Nintendo Switch Online is the app name, is correct. Dash, yeah, do you have any tips? Do you have any thoughts? Like, do you just you know, how much sleep do you need a night, you know, if you don't mind me asking? Like I tend to need probably probably about 8 hours of sleep, I'd say. Well, hello, Ms. How you doing? Love that app. It is a good one indeed. What is up? How's your how's your stream? How is your stream? How is your night? There we go. I'm not becoming a morning person, but I'm becoming less productive in the evenings. Iron Rusty, I think that's it for me too. I tend to get a bunch of energy around streaming, but then I crash as soon as it's done. Oh, you know my stream is great. That's awesome. That's great, Ms. That's great, Ms. Shroomy, we can do it tomorrow. Perfect. So 7 o'clock tomorrow. That's when I'm gonna open up for more Dodo codes. And then Nameless is looking for that app. And then I think I'm gonna, you know, maybe spend another 5-10 minutes here, Namus, and then I think we're gonna call it a stream. Now I just wake up early to work. I've become my worst enemy. I am a night owl. Like that's just, I mean, the reality is, left to my own devices, I would be staying up till midnight every night.
Thank you for joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate that, Mrs. Welcome on in. My name is Mana. For anyone who is new, by the way, I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I've been playing a ton of Animal Crossing for over a year now. Oh, Shroomy, thank you so much. And you know, I'm loving it still, the same as the day I first jumped in. And then I'm also playing through the Legend of Zelda franchise this year because it is the 35th anniversary, and I'm a huge Zelda fan. So after this week, we're gonna take a little Animal Crossing break and play through the next Zelda game. Then we'll take a little break from Zelda and play through a couple weeks of Animal Crossing. So, Namus wants to start the chat, the voice chat in here. I will decline that, but if you go into the next section on the Nook link section, see, like so, you could just hop in that part and tap in the keyboard section, and that's what I've been using. I use this exclamation point. And then it's easy as that. It is as easy as that exclamation point. And I like that. So I do use the keyboard as well for anyone who's interested. Wacha. And this is just a wireless keyboard that I picked up with a little dongle, so I can put that dongle in the Switch and use this. And it, I think it's appropriate because of its color connection to some of the Animal Crossing Joy-Cons, right? At least it looks good alongside, right? Seafoam green and white. And, even the little grips for the Joy-Cons are white, so it's pretty cool. How do you get there? I'll show you real quick. So you'll want first, when you first go in, okay, you'll want to go right here to that, the Nook link, and then you're going to want to go over here to keyboards. And then you can just, tap in there. And then if, like me, you've got Siri set up, you can talk in it, exclamation point. And then you can send those over there, see, like that. You don't get Nook Link. Those are the games I see, but I don't get Nook Link. When you tap on the game, you aren't able to get in. You should just be able to tap on the game. It may need to download some things. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, you need Switch Online. That's it. I'm not sure if you're connected or not, but yeah, I believe you are right. You would need that for this. So, you have something in game. You have online. Oh, nice. Well, Nemus, I thank you so much for the tour. I think I'm gonna let myself out. Love to view more. I'm looking forward next time. Shroomy, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Ghost has been lurking again. Another thing we do have to recognize is actually, since Ghost arrived, we do have a pretty cool update. We might squeeze a little bit of Dragalia Lost gameplay in. Now, I know a lot of people haven't seen me play that for a hot minute, but there is a pretty substantial update coming, and so I thought it might be kind of fun, and so you might be seeing a little of that here squeezed in. We'll see. If not, I'll just be playing it. But a Dragalia stream, yes, very, very possibly, because it has been a hot minute, and I'm trying to bring, keep some variety, even though I haven't really done a lot of variety as of late. One of the things I really want to do is I want to go back to my back catalog and my retro games and play a whole bunch. Yeah, there's a big fat Dragalia Digest on YouTube tomorrow. I'm super excited about that too, and I was thinking I probably won't be able, because what time is it again? It was during the day. I think I looked, and I would be at work during it. But I would like to maybe respond to it, and maybe we could squeeze that into a bit of our stream tomorrow. It is at 8 p.m. Really, Ghost? Well, maybe what we do, then in that case, sorry, for some reason I thought it was 8 a.m. or like whatever the time was. I thought it was in the morning. So, 8 p.m. my time. Well then, I think what we'll just end up doing is watching it live during our stream tomorrow. I think we'll start. We'll probably go and visit Shroomi's Island on Animal Crossing, and then we'll take a little break and do some special event streaming of that and respond to that, and then we'll continue from there. I think that'll be great. Excellent. That's super exciting. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's good to know that's what's going on there. And yeah, it does sound fun indeed. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll respond to that, and maybe we'll get a little gameplay of Dragalia Lost in afterwards if we're so inclined. We'll see. But at some point we will. Anyways, yeah, that's going to work out really well. But as I was saying, I've got just this incredible back catalog of games behind me here, and so many that I want to play, and I got to figure out ways to do it. I mean, there's so many things. I have all these ideas, and as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, how am I gonna make it all happen? Oh, Art of Mana, what I was saying before is we also have to figure out time zones because it looks like I'm now 4 hours ahead of you. It's 12:13 a.m. for me. Oh my gosh. Oof. Great. All right. We will have to work that out. I'm hoping that what we'll be able to do is, like, it would be super cool if I could stream more frequently. If I could get to a point where I could stream, 5 days a week, no problem, I think I'd love to do that. Anyway, there's going to be a big fat 12-hour maintenance period. That's right. That's what I was hearing. Starting tomorrow, ending when the digest goes live. Oh, okay. So something bad. So I won't be able to play tomorrow. Whoa. Renee snuck up on me there. We've got a lot of stars coming down here. My goodness. Okay, so I will not be able to play Dragalia Lost, but we'll watch the digest. The digest for Dragalia Lost, Mictron Gaming. That's what we were talking about. Ghost Kid was sharing the updates. Ghost is the person you want to know. Shout-outs to Ghost. If we could get a shout-out, actually. Ghost Kid 825 has streamed Dragalia Lost recently, so should be fun. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Iron Rusty. Sure. 12:16 versus 9:16 here. Yeah. 3 hours. 3 hours. It's 9:16 right now. You won't be able to play before the digest. It's fair game after the digest ends. Oh, leading up to the digest. Gotcha. Well, we'll see then. Okay. Oh, gosh. I don't know. Let's chat one more time. Okay. So last thing then, let's transition out of here, and we're gonna go to the chatting screen. 3, 2, 1. There we go. So I'm going to also just put in that we are in the just chatting category as we're wrapping up this stream. Okay. And then I'm going to pull something up here that I really want to share with you. And so let's chat. The Dragalia Digest is actually how they call it for Dragalia Lost. But it's like a direct, yeah. All right. So we're gonna pull something up here. I have to kind of express myself a little bit about something here that has happened, and I guess, I have long spent my streaming time trying to be a positive example and trying to share a good influence out there on the internet. And my thought is that by doing this, hopefully, in theory, we all benefit. I have the opportunity to share things that I feel, convicted about, and and to do it in a way that I feel it needs to be done. I'm not always perfect. I mess it up many, many times, and so as a result, I often do shy away from certain things. But I'm going to just be honest here. We've had in this country just recently a couple of large-scale and severe mass shootings yet again. This is coming back again. And all I can say is we have to change. We have to do better. There's really no other way to talk about this other than within the context of change. And what I have seen happen for too long is that we will be confronted with horrific actions such as these, and rather than work for change, we get bogged down in dissension, in division, in and we actually end up losing the ability to actually make a better world. And I ask all of you, no matter where you are on the political spectrum, wherever you are, no matter what, please have an open mind to change on how the U.S. handles a broad range of things right now, be it gun control, be it as some people, this is a piece of the puzzle too. Some people will say it's the whole piece. I disagree with that. But mental health, how are we serving the poor and vulnerable in our community? All of these factors. Please have an open mind, because it's going to take a lot of different things, but it's going to take things that will probably affect many of you. Okay? But we have to be open to change right now. We have to do better. This cannot continue. I just cannot believe that we haven't gotten past the point where these are such a common occurrence. And yes, they slowed down in the time of the global pandemic, in the time of social distancing. They did actually decrease. And that is something that I think we need to also pay attention to, because were it entirely linked to mental health, then it would seem to me that we would see an increase in mass shootings, because we know that the sustained and prolonged effects of quarantining and lack of social connection has brought about a lot of an increase in depression and mental health concerns. We're in a strange time, and there's all sorts of factors. It's not a clean, clear-cut black and white thing. I understand that, but the fact that it is coming back now that things are starting to open up, to me, makes it an appropriate time to say we have to do better. And unfortunately, we know that this isn't just in a bubble, and it's not just related to anger or aggression, but we know there's at least some link in the cases of the most recent shootings to racism and racial division. We know this. We know that people in power are neglecting to see it as such or respond as such. And we know that these things are just going to continue to drive a divide within our communities and within our country. And in the topic of violence, I want to share something from my website here, because it's part of why I stream the way I stream. And it's something I think we should keep in mind as people who do engage in video games, and oftentimes video games that do depict violence. So in my guidelines section, under game selection, I wrote, as an overview first, I have been wrestling with the tension between establishing myself as an E for everyone streamer and wanting on occasion to play games that are rated higher than E for everyone. I happen to prefer games that are appropriate for larger audiences in general, but I have been known to play in my own time a few games I would not stream or record. While I found value in their narrative, gameplay, atmosphere, or some other element, I acknowledge problematic aspects of them for me and for the wider community, and I do not wish for me and the wider community, I do not wish to have feel uncomfortable. This especially comes to light in a season known for many content creators playing horror games. As in a little edit, this was written close to Halloween in 2017. In light of this, I have decided to write down my thoughts in the hopes that everyone or anyone interested may have more insight into my decision-making process. What I have decided is that I will be very cautious when streaming games and err on the side of caution unless I know a game well and how to obscure inappropriate parts that are not central or core to the experience of the game. For videos, I will consider more mature games because I can edit out elements. For example, I edited out a moment in the Stranger Things game where a boy uses a foul word to describe another character. However, for a game that uses, as an example, blood and gore as its foundation, I am unsure how I would be able to accomplish this, and as a result, I'd likely avoid such a game. Under realistic portrayals of violence, I wrote, the key here is realistic. For a long time, cartoon violence has often been seen as appropriate for younger audiences. Even Mario is considered to partake in mild cartoon violence because, let's face it, being jumped on by a mustachioed boot wearer skilled in aerobatic jumps can't be a pleasant experience for Goombas or Koopa Troopas. Of course, other games can exceed the level of violence that is found in Mario and may use overt expressions of violence or weapons. What I use as my guiding principle is my desire to not be desensitized to violence. I'm of the opinion it should most often revolt us. This extends to those watching me play, for whom I will be even more cautious. How do I determine exceptions? It will most likely come down to two factors: intent and art design. Regarding intent, violence for the sake of glorifying violence will not be considered. Violence that fits in with the classic save-the-world archetypes will be permitted. Regarding art design, realistic, gratuitous gore or highlighted use of specific deadly weapons will not be considered. Highly stylized portrayal or pixel graphics will be considered. Finally, depictions of real-world violent events recreated in video game worlds will almost assuredly not be found in my content. I want to honor those who were a victim of that violence and again not be desensitized to it in our own world. Regarding sex and or objectification in games, this topic led to a lot of discussion in the video game industry in recent years. Suffice to say, I will not be showcasing a game that depicts sexual encounters of any kind in them. In terms of objectification, I find this most often manifests itself in character designs and outfits and sometimes in personalities. This can be at times too difficult to avoid in gaming. I am pleased to see many great examples that move beyond the habit of objectifying characters, but there are many examples of the opposite. When a prominent or central character is a weak part of a game's story and designed to embody our cultural perceptions of sexiness, I will either avoid the game or indicate that I find that element problematic, depending on its prevalence. Regarding mature story. For mature or adult themes in story, I will use my discretion. If the mature themes serves the story well and brings with it appropriate and positive narrative, by the way, I would think something like Celeste or Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons would be good examples. I will always attempt to provide context when playing and guidance in understanding the story. I will also preface the game with a disclaimer. There are many powerful narratives in video games that deal with all sorts of human struggles. Many games handle bullying, depression, death, and more with beautiful care and attention. These are likely to be games I would record instead of stream unless I'm very familiar with the game and know what to expect when I stream it. Good story in video games is something I appreciate, and so I hope to venture into this area with discretion. Language. I will hold games to the same standard as my community. That means objectionable language will be censored, and games that use foul language in excess will not be considered. And online chat. For games in which there are online chats and similar elements that aren't heavily regulated, I will be obscuring, disabling chat boxes, or muting, disabling voice interactions. This is a practice I've done since the first time I logged into a Minecraft server during a stream. So the gist here is going back to that piece about violence, and it's that I do not want to be desensitized to it. I want to be disgusted by it. And in the United States right now, there is a need for change, and so wherever you are on this issue, uh, I hope we can agree on that, and and I just I urge you and I beg of you to consider um, giving up something for the greater good. And I don't have all the answers, but I know this is one issue that I personally find very important to me, that of gun control, because at the end of the day, these are violent weapons whose design inherently is for the purpose of death and destruction and of killing. And I know, and I've talked to many people who will talk to me again and again and reiterate the times where it may be appropriate to own such a weapon, or the uses where they feel it is justifiable. I've heard that. But when we as a nation have these weapons so accessible and so frequently used for the death of others en masse, we have to do something differently. So I'm sorry if that's a little outside of our usual scope, but that's been on my mind, and we're I don't know. I struggle with all of this right now. We are yeah. I want everyone, no matter where they are on this topic or others, to feel comfortable and welcome here. I would love to learn and grow from you as well. If you want to have a dialogue with me, feel free through Discord. If you want to DM me, if that's more comfortable. If you want to talk in our salon on Discord, that's fine. Please consider the things that I have to say. If you are someone who agrees with me, please try to find some way in which you can further this thought and this cause, so that we can continue to work for a more just society that we're with. It's just got to happen. So thank you everyone. Yeah. I guess on that note, it's 9:30. I should probably get going to bed. I've got an early day tomorrow. We've got a stream tomorrow as well. I don't think we're going to be rating anyone tonight. Please, if you haven't gone to someone's stream in a while and they're live now, head on over, say hi, and just enjoy some time with them. We'll come back tomorrow. We're going to also look at that Dragalia Lost digest. That should be a lot of fun. Sketch, thank you so much. Yeah, to all of you, have a wonderful night, and do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, animate barrel, animate barrel, animate barrel. Good night. We'll see you in a month. We'll miss ya. Ghost Kid, thanks for stopping by. Oh my gosh, we had some really great comments here too. I love it. So many good things. Memory Martin, you're on fire. Kaboomer. Yeah. Oh, games are definitely art. Definitely. Gotta love that. So many good comments. I appreciate this community. How in the world did I get so lucky to have so many amazing people around me through Twitch that just are so kind and thoughtful, and you all are just awesome. I love it. Good night, everyone.